Mid-range Stone Scar, Grenadilla Drones, Instigators, Devours, Champion of Chaos, Impending Dooms, Obrak the Feaster, Soulfire Drake, Sindok. I think I should slaughter this deck. Yeah, this is the legit bracket. The one that's in the tournament chat right now. Reckoner posted it. Go in tournament chat and Discord, ETS July 22nd bracket. I think I'm gonna slaughter him. Mr. Renderman. Here you guys go. This is the deck list. I have 2 or 3 days go for it. I amassed enough dust to craft a good gauntlet deck for unknown draft. Which one is better in terms of gauntlet and laddering? More versatile, higher wins? I don't understand the question, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna start doing a YouTube intro. Round 1 begins. Alright. Alright, I'll challenge you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start round 1 of the first ETS of set 2. I'm playing Dark Cumbre, and I am up against a Stone Scar mid-range deck that plays Septoka Generation and Devours in order to play cards like Obrak the Feaster. I think I feel very good about this matchup. I think I'm just better at playing a fair game. His removal package is 4 Torch, 4 Annihilates, 3 Varus Favors, and that's it. I think this hand is a mulligan. It's just a bit clunky, and I think I would get rolled over by an aggressive hand. This hand is okay. He has 4 Annihilates for my Titan, but that's like the only thing I'm scared of. I'll lead on the banner, because if I draw a Tempo Scribe, I can play this Time Sigil. Otherwise, he'll probably play banner plus Seek for the Shadow Sigil. Cool. That's the exact play we're going to make. Well, we have all of our colors, so grab something other than time, boys. Alright, so you started off with Grenadilla. Now he has access to Varus Favor, Quarry, Devour, Instigator, Torch, Annihilate. I saw no fast spell, but there easily could be one, I guess. Depending on how fast he clicked. It's kind of weird when there's nothing like a Warcry or a block to go by to tell. We're on a bit of a slower hand here. We're starting playing the game on 3, and he had the 1-2, which is kind of hard for his deck. He only plays 4 Grenadilla, 4 Argent Point together. That's the only creatures he could play at this point. So my opponent has started off with the Hot Gas, and we have not. He'll take a turn to Quarry. I didn't see a fast spell, which shows me maybe no Devour, no Torch, no Annihilate. But I could be wrong. Either way, unless he takes Annihilate here and plays a power, this Titan is at least going to eat through mana on his turn if he's going to beat it. And then I can start swinging back. He tossed an assembly line, meaning he either really needed power or he found like a champion maybe. He has a Torture and Annihilate. If he took Annihilate, this is going to feel real bad. I think he has Torch as his fast spell there. His options were a 1 mana Devour, which I think he would have used, an Annihilate, or Torch. Everything else he wouldn't be able to. He has no copies of Deathstrike in his list, meaning he's only looking for Annihilates, and because I think he has a Torch, the question is, do I want to eat one of these and take 2 extra damage and make his turn awkward? And I think I do, because multiple Titans is hard to beat. He has 4 Obliterates, which is worth noting, and no Flame Blast. I am not worried about him having Soulfire Drake, though. I don't think he has double Torch because I think he would have used it. And I think worst case scenario here is probably just him running out Champion or Doom. If he has a bit of an awkward turn, then I think we just get to stabilize. And either way, we're getting him for 5. Unless he peels this. Interesting he plays no banners, but he is playing 2 copies of Obrak, so that's a triple Shadow Influence requirement plus Champion. Doom is fine. We'll play a Titan. We don't need to reveal that we may or may not have stand together. We'll just get in for 5. Next turn, I'm going to go block. Unless he gives me the good old obliterate one of these. If so, I'll just block the Doom. But he probably won't get to attack. His board, he gets Suffocates maybe. Maidens are good, Reapers are good, Tyrants are okay. I think Tyrant's too slow. See, if he obliterates one of these, it's fine. If he goes Annihilate, Attack, and then Torch by Dude, I take 5. That's the best case, I think, for him. Because I don't think he has any Annihilates in hand. If he does nothing, I am just going to attack him. And he could go, like, put Instigator and put in front of a 5/6, plus block with both, torch the one with the 5/6, and that's fine too. And if we're gonna board stall, I will just start A plus spacing. This is where I know he has torch. I'm gonna reveal that I have the stand. I don't have stand together here, I think, because he could play around it. This Instigator is also about to do a lot of damage to him. So he could throw 3 dudes and a torch in front of my Titan. I think my opponent is admitting concession to stand together, it looks like. Wow, that's a weird block. I'd love it if he hit okay here. I get to kill Doom, I go to 13, and I kill a dude. Double chump is fine too. There's still a torch rotting in his head and he takes 2. And I just get to play more Titans. Our draw turned out quite good. We started playing on turn 3, which sucked, but besides that it's good. And we're going to be looking at activating Seraph on 8. The information we have is 1 card in hand is a torch. And I say that purely because I think he would have used Devour by now. Is he going to attack? No. We're going to make the same play we've made every turn. I'm gonna make him answer for what he's done, basically. I know he has a torch, so you can go Instigator in 1. Yeah, this is how I like the blocks. So I kill Impending Doom, and this guy gets torched, and he takes a ton. And I think we both have no board, except he keeps a 1/1. He takes 5, I take 3, I believe. And my follow-up is Seraph plus Aeon, and his follow-up is a 1/1, and he has a card in hand. So if he obliterates this, I go to 9, he attacks Deadly Overwhelm Charge. I'll take 1 damage, I think, and block this way. I could also block with Seraph and then start attacking. But I think the Seraph activation will just win me the game. I'm gonna do this because the life matters. I don't think he doesn't play Rapid Shot, so I'd rather actually gain life. Wow, what a top deck. I think that secures me this game. Anything but power was great there, or like a power finding card, but we only had 3 left in our list. Corey, he's looking for Obliterate, I guess. I guess double Obliterate could win the game. Well, no, because he'd have to kill this dude. That puts me to 7. And then, well, I'd kill one of these, so no, I gain life no matter what. What does he have? Charge. If he attacks, he dies. I don't know how I want to play this turn, and it's really going to depend on what I draw, because I have more anything that silences, and I think we have all 8 left in our list. Plus 4 vanquishes win us this game. So silence, attack for a lot. Boom, 1-0. That's how I like starting a tournament. Up a game. So he's bringing in some cards, I'm bringing in some cards. Tournament 90. Let's call in this list. So, Annihilate is going to be MVP against his list. What cards are going to be bad? I think Banish is pretty bad. I think Obelisk is pretty bad. I think Reality One's okay. What does he have to leave the void? Nothing. So maybe that's too slow. I want the healers. I don't know if I want Wasp. I think I do because removal. I think protect's better than stand together. Parliaments are interesting. I think I maybe just cut all my mystics. And then if I cut a mystic, I'm gonna cut a find the way, and that's kind of something I like doing. I think I like this board a lot. Alright guys, so we're currently up a game. I like our board plan. That just shows the power of Titan. Titan just won me that game simply. He couldn't beat the first one, and then I played a Titan into a Titan into a Titan. Alright, I'll challenge you. Any day now, and we can get this going. At least my congestion has stopped, I think. Being on the play matters. He had a really good start last game, and I could beat it. And that's something to keep in mind. This hand is really clunky. That's one of the fears. The question is, he doesn't bring anything really into beat Titan. He brings in maidens, I guess, but they don't really beat Titan. I think I'm supposed to keep this hand because of how good Titan is, but I'm gonna mull it just because it's slow and we have so many good 3-drops now, and this hand is better. Wait on the time sigil. It doesn't matter. Banner's fine. So we have double black, double green. We'll get our second time. He has a torch in hand, which makes my AN significantly worse. So I'm going to try to get him to either use AN to gain me like 6 life. Okay, so we'll end a turn AN, and then it's either going to... He's probably going to use 3 mana on like a champion or something here, unless his hand's super slow. Corey, okay. So he is going to kill my AN. I think it's still worth playing the AN out and getting the torch out of his hand. Well, now I get to play AN and connect. Play the batter. I'm willing to slay this and just get him for 3. So if he torches this, my AN has now gained me 6 life and dealt 3 damage. That is a lightning helix on steroids for those of you who play Magic. And now we could just play Macto next turn. I'm not scared of Impending Doom when I have Macto. And I think playing Macto on curve is better than like Tempo Scribe look for Slay. We already used the Slay, and a silence effect isn't great. Maybe I want to play Banish in this matchup. I'm not sure yet. I might go back to the drawing board. But Banish doesn't answer a lot of the key threats that he's shown me in his list. It doesn't answer Soulfire, Obrak, Syndox, which I don't think is a good card, Umbran Reaper, Infernal Tyrant if they're in his deck. I think Tyrant might be in his deck, because I think he may have wanted to cut his torches. Now he didn't, but it's interesting to me that he didn't. I think a lot of people would have. We play Scribe. Very tempted to just Desert Marshal this and get him for 5, but I think I want to do that next turn. I think I want to get another AN on the board. We know he has a torch. It's interesting he hasn't used it on my AN. I don't care about that. I will play an A and out, mana efficiency. If you want to torch one of these, it's fine. If I draw a kill spell for this, this game is like mine. Otherwise, I'm gonna Desert Marshal the Impending Doom. And I'm going to attack for 5 in the air. I'm going to put him on the clock. I don't care if he has torch. I think I'm just going to Desert Marshal any flyer and kill him in 3 turns. I'm easily winning this race and I have 6 points of life link a turn. Even if he torches, that's 3 more life. I'm not sure I would block his impending doom at this point. That's his only torch. He could like obliterate my dude right now, and if he does, whatever. Suffocate's fine. Does he want to race me? Well, vroom vroom, because we're coming back at him. We have a 2-turn clock. I really don't think this card's powerful. Okay. 5. I don't like the card. I don't care, so he has 14 points, which means Obliterate doesn't kill me, Obliterate Torch doesn't kill me. Just try to think of what he could draw. So do I just... I think I play Aeon and just gain the life off of killing one of these. And that's it. I could also double block this guy. But I think I'd rather just have the clock. I think this is lethal, even if he plays a, what is this called, sorry? A Syndox. So he's at 4 right now. There's a power. What's your last card, or are you just dead? Any creature, he's still dead to, because he takes 9. 1-0, boys.